raise your voice a little bit? I'll be...
Yeah.
Okay, so I just need you to raise your voice.
Sure, I will.
Okay. And first of all, I just need you to say your name,
Okay.
your title, and your company,
Yeah.
and what does the association.
Yes.
VDMA. And what does VDMA do?
Yeah,
Okay?
sure.
We're starting.
Hey, my name is Natalie Wagner. I'm a consultant at VDMA specifically for process plant and equipment sector. And VDMA is a German and European association of plant and engineering companies. We have 3,600 members all over Germany and Europe. And we represent their interests, for example, here at IWWI. VDMA has applied for the German Pavilion at IWWI to take place. This is a process. The German Pavilion is funded or organized also by the German Ministry of Economic Affairs and Climate Action, and VDMA as an association asks their members what are the important markets, where do you want to see, where do you see yourself, where do you want to expand your business, and then we apply for certain exhibitions to be taken into consideration into this foreign trade program. And yeah, this is why we're here, and I'm here as an informant at the Pavilion to for people who have questions about the industry in Germany, about the relations between Egypt and Germany, and also of course about the companies, and to direct them to the 13 companies and their services and solutions which are with us at the German Pavilion. As an association, we take into consideration the business opportunities and the opinions of our members. What we see is that Germany for Egypt is a very important market. I guess in 2023 it was on 5th place. Most of the machines here being import machines, I think, are with 8.2% on 3rd or 4th most important business here. So this is quite a number. In water and wastewater sector, I think in 2023 there were about 180 million in machine for the water and wastewater plant exported to Egypt. So this is quite a market. What we also see is that Egypt is in the region the most important market. It's also the most stable one. But most of our companies here have subsidiaries or sales offices. So they don't really produce here, which is also a factor that in the water and wastewater sectors most plants are built to operate. And most, as you may know, in Germany the companies are most middle to small size, so they produce components, they build plants, but they're not really the company to operate. So usually it's better for them to have sales offices and a partner. Yeah, of course. So I said Egypt is very stable compared to the other regions, but it could also need like more stability. For example, you just solved the crisis with the currency now, but that would also be a point. So financial stability also in kind of prospects. So we have a lot of projects, but companies from Germany kind of need to see a plan. Where is it going in the future? Where are the investments going? What is it that Egypt really needs? Is it desalination? Is it hydrogen? So this would be one thing. Yeah.
Maybe something, but maybe later.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, like prospects looking into the future. So there's not just a plan now, there are projects now, but there also will be projects in the future. Because if you set up a business, of course, then you need not only business opportunities now, but you also need to have them later on as well. Yeah, for us, I mean, a trade fair is a success if our members are successful here. And what we see is Egypt is an open door to the market also in all over Africa. and we can see that the companies here can connect. They also want to have business in Egypt, and what we heard from these 2 days is that they are satisfied with the participation, and they're very happy and lucky to be here. They're meeting the right people. So yeah, I think with the companies that are members, we see a certain demand going towards Egypt. So this is something they're looking into. Also because you have a lot of, you have a growing population. There's a lot of challenges that can also be business opportunities, like the hydrogen sector, but also for the desalination sector and all the opportunities and challenges that come towards climate change. So there's a big sector that could also be built up. Also, like you can see New Cairo building up, all places that need kind of infrastructure and water. So this is a big business. What we also see is that they, of course, see some opportunities in Saudi Arabia, but I think with process technology, Saudi Arabia is mainly focused on oil and gas and energy. So of course water and energy are together, yes, they are a combination. So that could be something that is benefiting. So water in general is it's a great topic, because everywhere you see there's no life without water. So what we can also see through climate change is, of course, and I think you feel it better here in Egypt, because I heard there never was any rain in Egypt before. Now it's more raining than before. I think you see the consequences more than we do. For example, in Germany we now have more floods, and now you have here rain, so water will always be a critical component. So some countries will have more of that, maybe more than they can use. Some countries will have even less than they have before. So dealing with that and dealing with that infrastructure and all the solutions we need to accompany that, and that everybody gets their equal turn, but also exactly what they need, is something that will be looked into. And of course, there's a lot of things to do. I think Egypt is trying to solve these challenges, especially with the desalination process, for example. This is also something that will be looked into further, I think, because, yeah, of course we're comfortable in Germany with the infrastructure, because, yeah, we have all kinds of infrastructure, and we never had like a water problem before. Now we have like, now it's mainly about floods. Maybe that's going to be an issue, and then of course we're saving a lot of water, and then sometimes you have to use, but we never had like a real water crisis before, which is very different to Egypt, because you had less water. So yeah, so I think infrastructure needs to be a bit different here, and maybe also a bit better. So you needed to be efficient, you needed to be solving other issues probably than Germany has. But I know that maybe you won't see me here next, but you will see somebody from a water association from Germany, which is why we believe in this event, and our members believe in Egypt as a market. Yeah, and so I think people probably missed out on here. And if you want to see where Egypt is going in the future, if you want to see the proper solutions for the market and see the real technologies that come into use for all the upcoming challenges, then you're right here. Thank you.